Welcome to RCTV, where the one-seeded, undefeated Springfield Rams take on the Upper Dublin Cardinals in the first round of the state tournament. I'm Jacob Steinberg, he's John Starcevic, and this place, it's going to be electric.
Yeah, Jacob, it might not look like it right now, but this is Springford's last home game.
Yeah.
Talked to Coach before the game. He said the crowd's always been riding them along the way. So I'm really excited to see how many people come and show out tonight. You mentioned it, District 1, 5 seed Upper Dublin versus 1 seed Springford. We've got a big matchup.
Yeah, it's a huge matchup. Let's just get right into it with Springford. We said they're the 1 seed. They're number 1 in all of PA. They haven't lost. They're 26-0, 13-0 in non-conference games like one today. They're 11-0 at home. This team, we can start. There's so many things to talk about. They're just an unstoppable force.
Yeah, Jacob, and before I talk anymore, let's go and loop back to a talk I had earlier with their coach, Mr. Fuller. Let's go ahead and take that away. Thank you, guys. And I'm now here with Coach Fuller. Coach, first off, what's up? It's playing, right? We're not just standing here? What?
No, we should have.
All right, Jacob, looks like we have some technical difficulties going on. Took us a little while to notice that. But basically, Coach Fuller hit the nail right on the head when I was talking to him. You know, he told us the crowd's been carrying us the whole way. They've been dealing with some sickness. You know, there's a little cold going around. I think their team's got it. They've recovered from that. They were able to win in 3 sets over. That last set, I don't remember the exact score, but it was 27-25. I wasn't there, unfortunately. I was at a football game instead, but I heard that place was absolutely bumping, so really exciting game.
Well, another exciting match was when Upper Dublin played Downingtown East. They won 3-2. That was to get the States. They had to win to get the States. But let's continue with Springford for a moment. They have 3 seniors, but this team also plenty of juniors and sophomores as well. So they're good. They're going to be great this season, but then for years to come as well.
Well, I always talk about it, Jacob. It's the 4-year effect. Every 4 years, you got a different team coming out on the court. You know, I was looking into this team's history. Like back in 2020, they're having losing seasons, and then like you see now, 26-0, first in the state. So yeah, really, you only have 3 seniors leaving from an already winning team. You know, obviously missing your libero, and you're missing Lila Olson as well. One huge contributor. We're gonna see her all night. Her and Elso Song going up the left wing. They're just going to spike it right in there.
Yeah, Lily Summers, the other senior. Let's jump over to the Cardinals, who are 19-2. They won the American Suburban 1 League, and this is a team that they have 2 losses, but they're going to be a real threat to Springford.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, you're coming into a game here. It doesn't matter what your record was. It doesn't happen before. Springford was in this position last year. If Unionville, we were the 5 seed, they were the 1st seed. And we win there. We beat them. We took it all the way to states. Unfortunately, didn't get that championship, but still, it really shows that anybody can take the floor tonight.
Well, you can see they're warming up behind us. We got some bodyguards to protect us. I was able to sit down with the head coach for Upper Dublin, and I asked him, how do you beat this Springford team? And he said, well, 26 other teams were trying to figure out what we're trying to do, and they're just such a hard team. But he said, we have a game plan. We've been practicing a lot of serves in practice and sets, but, you know, Springford has they forced a big challenge. But Upper Dublin, this is a team that, who knows, they can upset the world tonight.
Yeah, definitely. And both coaches mentioned, you know, watching film. It's something you don't really think about when you think about volleyball.
Yeah.
But obviously, you got to seal up that left wing. You cannot let Elso Song and Lila Olson jump all over you tonight.
Well, we did Player of the Week last week on RCTV, and both Olson and Bricker, they both said that they've been watching film for hours leading up to their past matchup in the district championship, which Springford won. They swept Unionville. They've swept teams 23 out of their 26 games. That's like, I don't even think that's ever happened before.
Exactly. You can count on one hand the amount of times this Springford team has lost a set. It's absolutely incredible.
Yeah, 3 times. Well, winner of this game will be heading to the second round. So let's jump into this state bracket.
Yeah, let's go ahead and take a look at the state bracket here. The winner of this bracket will go on to the state championships. Springford Upper Dublin, you're hopefully watching that one right now on RCTV. Looking down below from District 2, the first place team Delaware Valley against District 11 second place team Emmaus. District 12, Seed 1, Cardinal O'Hara High School against District 3, Seed 2, Hempfield. And at the bottom of your screen in the bracket, the 11 seed, District 11, Seed 1, Parkland, a lot of ones on that one, will be going against the 1 in District 1, place 4, Bishop Shanahan. Really, I think it's anybody's bracket here.
Yeah, it really is, and the way that it's all set, these matches, they're going to be really close.
Yeah, definitely. And trying to find here, Unionville, who lost to Springford last time, they were actually undefeated going into that game.
Yes, they were.
They're 19-1 currently. They'll be going against from District 3, place 3, Southwestern. They're also 19-2. That's going to be taking place at Unionville High School, 6 p.m. also.
Yeah, well, the championship games at Cumberland Valley on next Saturday night, which Springford, they have a lot of hopes to get there, and it starts here tonight.
Yeah, we saw it last year. Hopes were shattered when they unfortunately lost that game.
Yep.
It was a well-fought game all the way through, but really I think this is another great chance to get back in there.
And then additionally, we talked if you want to win this game, you have to start off so strong. And last time we saw Springford, they're able to just get points on the board so quick and force the other team to call timeouts in an early hole so often early. So what's the key for Upper Dublin, in your opinion, to start?
Endurance, Jacob. It's always endurance. When you're playing volleyball, you could be going into a game, 3 sets, 5 sets. So really it's just being able to pick your head up, start to score some points. You can't let Springford get to a head or they'll take it all the way to the house.
Well, something that's interesting to note is they played in 26 games this season because of the run in packs and districts. And, you said a little bit about illness earlier, but when you're playing this many games, sets like these, now they're sweeping most of these teams, but they're long matches and the season's long, which injury can happen, but this team has done a great job in not really letting them affect them at all.
Yeah, Springford's stride has not been broken whatsoever, Jacob.
Yeah, it's great to see. They won packs, where they beat OJR in the pack champ. As you can see them now starting to warm up. We're just moments away from the start of this match. But another thing starting for Springford was when we talked to Coach Fuller last time, he said that when they do the coin toss, most teams try to win it, but they defer it and set up on defense first.
Yeah, definitely. Usually in volleyball, you see teams immediately take it. Coach Fuller described it exactly like you do in football. You take it, let the team think you're one team ahead and get that first serve. It's really interesting, actually.
Yeah, and he just puts the pressure on the team that's going to set it right away. They have so many players, you already said earlier. The only time they never played each other, they have played the same opponents, and that was Garnet Valley. Springford swept them. That was in districts. And Upper Dublin, they played Garnet Valley in the first round. They got swept. That put them in playbacks. But now they've won 2 in a row to get to this point. This is a team that, again, we've said it so much already, but it's gonna be tough for Springford.
Yeah, definitely. And you mentioned that warm-ups was happening behind us. I think this is the most interesting warm-up I've seen in every sport. Basically what happens is every player on Springford's roster will hit a shot from every single position while the other team watches behind us. And I think it's really interesting. You really don't see that in any other sport.
Yeah, and this, if you have never watched volleyball before, it is such a fun match to watch. So you're going to see rallies go on for minutes. You're going to see dives, and it's just such an incredible sport, which for the normal eye, they don't really think it's that exciting.
Yeah, exactly. It just doesn't have the ring to it like American football or something like that. But last time we called a game, Garnet Valley, we had a rally going on for almost 2 minutes. It was absolutely incredible to watch. It was one of the most entertaining things. And a little birdie called Mr. Rothermel told me we will have replay tonight, so we'll be able to revisit moments like that.
We also have graphics as well, right?
Yeah, we got a lot going on this episode. You can see we have a desk on the court. That's something special.
Yeah, putting all the stuff for the state's game. It's super important. And last thing we should note is it's the final home game for Springford. They're 11-0 here at home in the Springford gym. That means a lot to these players, knowing it's their final time. They'll be playing right here.
Yeah, and especially for your seniors, it's a lot. The crowd really drives you in volleyball. It can make or break the game.
Yep.
We've seen a lot of tough crowds here. We've seen PJP getting yelled at, actually, for
it did.
All the student sections come. I'd imagine they're going to be here tonight. This is a huge game. But really, it's just about, the emotion. You've been playing here last 3-4 years, and it's your final game. It's a lot to set into, but in a volleyball game, especially at this level, you just have to let that aside.
When I talked with the Upper Dublin head coach, I asked him, how do you deal with a crowd like this? How do you settle them down? And he said, we just got to start early, quiet them down, even if it's on the first set, first point. Get them out of it. But it's going to be a blackout tonight. It's starting to fill in. And the next few minutes, it's going to be a pretty loud place. And it's really cool to see them doing chants and getting behind this Spring-Forward girls volleyball team.
Yeah, we've seen some crazy games here. My first volleyball game I called was the Dig Pink game.
Yep.
Spring-Forward, they had the pep band up there in the balcony. It was full up there, too. They were playing jams all night. I don't think they're coming tonight, but that was really awesome.
And in the first 3 sets, Spring-Forward, they're the best at it. They averaged 25 points in set 1, 2, and 3, which just shows they're sweeping everyone and they're not making it close. So if Upper Dublin wants a shot, they're gonna have to make it close, because last time we saw Spring-Forward, they were to just separate the gap larger and larger, and at that point, they were the team before Unionville. That was Garnet Valley, right?
Yeah, exactly.
They were not able to compete really at all.
Well, the Garnet Valley coach, not Garnet Valley, excuse me, the Upper Dublin coach said it himself. He's trying to do what 26
yeah.
other teams have tried and failed at. So really, there's a lot going tonight.
And it's not like these 26 teams Spring-Forward play have not been good. They've, played Unionville, who was the 1 seed, right? They were one of the 1 seed in district.
As a 2 seed.
And Spring-Forward swept them. We're getting hit all over here. Gotta protect that camera. But we have just a few minutes left. Our final thoughts on this game. How do you think it's going to play out, John?
I really think Spring-Forward's going to come out first. They're going to score the first set. Second set, we could see some more movement. I think Upper Dublin has a chance to win second set. But overall, I don't want to be biased. Never want to be biased, so I'm not going to say who I think is going to win this game.
Yeah, it's going to be a really fun game. All the games have been fun, all these matches. Spring-Forward's been sweeping 23 of their 26 matches. And I just think if Unionville or Upper Dublin wants to not end up like Unionville and get swept, they're just going to have to score early, start fast. And the Spring-Forward team has a ton of players that you said we have those 3 seniors, but they have plenty of juniors as well that can lead them to a victory.
Yeah, Jacob, this is going to be a team to watch in the following years as well.
Yeah. All right, we're just moments away from the national anthem, and then it's going to be game time between the Cardinals and the Rams. It states round 1, and coverage begins soon on RCTV. The blackout is in full effect here at Springford. It's the opening round of the state tournament on RCTV as the one-seeded, undefeated Springford Rams, who are 26-0, host the Upper Dublin Cardinals, the fifth-place team out of District 1. I'm Jacob Steinberg alongside my broadcasting partner, John Starcevic. And John, the energy in the gym is off the charts. The Rams just captured the district champ with a sweep of Unionville, and now the quest for a state title begins now.
Yeah, you mentioned it, Jacob. Springford tonight will be going against the fifth seed of District 1, Upper Dublin, as we are the first seed in District 1. States round 1. We talked about the graphic before. So really, I think it's just anybody's game.
It's anyone's game. Springford this season, as I said, 26-0. They have not lost. They're the number one seed and number one team in all of Pennsylvania. And this Upper Dublin Cardinals team, they're going to give Springford a run for their money.
Yeah, well, Coach mentioned it. 26 teams have tried to beat Springford. None of them have been successful. 27th time, there's a possibility here, Jacob.
Springford in the gold, Upper Dublin in the black. They traveled about 40 minutes from here. There's not much room left on the stands, and this one should be a good one in round 1 of states. Here we go. We're underway on RCTV. It's the Rams and Cardinals. Stage round 1. The Cardinals won the coin toss. They got it, and the Rams have an early 1-0 lead.
There you go, Jacob. Springford always want to win that first set.
Went up in Springford, and they get the set. Over, down. It was off of Morgan Pupek's arm, and we're tied at 1 early on.
There you go. So really, that's important here, Jacob. You need to be able to respond to scored goals because Springford will just pull ahead, and there's no coming back after that.
Here's Kinsley, the senior. 3 seniors on this team. DeRico over by Olsen. We're going to call her name plenty of times tonight. That one stays in, and it's 2-1.
Springford here need to respond to this point, Jacob.
Especially in these state tournaments, win and move on. Lose and you're done. That each point is so big. There's Marley Angelucci, and just like that, John, they answered. It's 2-2.
Here he said it, just tapping it right over the net. Just tap it in. Really, at this point, Jacob. There's a possibility, Jacob, that this is a really close match.
Absolutely. Lily Ebot takes a seat on the... Oh, she comes back on. Never mind. Angelucci. Over. Ricker. Angelucci. Sets Olsen. And Angelucci. Olsen. Oh, what a point. It looked like it was going to be the Cardinals' point, but Angelucci to Olsen, and it's 3-2 Rams.
Beautiful save there by Angelucci. Right place, right time, Jacob.
Angelucci. Oh, nice one.
Just got over those 2 Springford blockers.
Madison Small, the senior, has a sister, Caitlin Small, as well. Both are seniors, 20 and 19. And we're tied at 3.
We're tied at 3, Jacob.
Angelucci. Olsen. And she couldn't really do much with that. It's 4-3.
Yeah, it looked like Springford tried to do a little trick move there in the front, making it look like they were going to send it over and just didn't get the right spot for Olsen.
4-3. Played at 25, win by 2. And then if we get to a set 5, it's first to 15, win by 2. Bricker goes to her knees. Angelucci. Here's Olsen.
That's what Olsen
4-4.
wanted to do last time.
We're tied at 4. And early on, it's gone back and forth like a seesaw. Four, and that's point Rams. It went all so full, the sophomore, and Springford has the 1-point lead.
First time here in the crowd tonight, Jacob, and the blackout. You said in the start, blackout is in full effect.
It's just great to see. You know, you think of a crowd for football, maybe basketball, but this season for volleyball, they've been full supporters as Springford now takes a 2-point lead at 6-4.
Yeah, and up there, Upper Dublin's left wing, you have Madison Small. And she's really doing exactly what we see going on here with Lila Olsen and Elle Sosong.
Well, that went off the net, and a point for Springford at 7-4. When you're just an unstoppable force, bounces like that are just going to go your way. Olsen served it in. Angelucci over Pupek. Stays alive. Blocked. Over and point by the Cardinals. A lot going on in that one, John.
Yeah, how about a nice little back and forth there? I would love to see a replay of that one, Jacob. You know, two very good saves on either side of the ball.
We do have the replay here tonight. As that was not enough for Olsen to get her hands on, and it's 7-6. Caitlin Small to serve it. It's a point for the Cardinals.
Looks like there's a fault on Springford. That's my guess.
Maybe, I don't know.
Never seen that happen.
No. Oh, 7-7. Small. Olsen. Oh, 2 Rams for that. It goes over by Ewalt. Brecker. Angelucci. Over by Sasong. First time we've seen her tonight. And that goes out. It's 8-7.
Good catch there on the out. And that's the first time tonight we saw Alana Bricker doing what liberos do.
Yes.
As a libero, you're a ball magnet. You got to get that ball, got to dive, make those saves. She's been doing it all year. Why not do it tonight?
Number 24, the junior Zhang, is in the red for the Cardinals. She's their libero. That one goes off her, and it's 9-7.
And that took a weird bounce off of her, Jacob. That's what got them the point. Rams lead 9-7.
Bricker takes a seat for a moment. Olsen, Angelucci. Oh, Rams got the point. It's Elsa Song once again.
In that case, takes a weird bounce off your blockers. Maybe had your hands too close together. Hit one, deflected off the other.
It was Kira Murray in for the first time. Oh, off of Murray, and it's 10-8. And the Cardinals section makes some noise. Back and forth battle early in set 1. This first set is so important, as Springford has swept opponents 23 out of their 26 games. Oh, Bricker. Angelucci hears the song, gets it over. It took a weird bounce off someone's fingers. Oh, Bricker and Olsen miscommunication. 1-point game.
That's what I've been seeing different with Springford tonight, Jacob. They're having a lot of miscommunications. And we saw it happen with Garnet Valley. That
Yes.
can really destroy your game.
But if you do have a miscommunication like that, you just got to settle down and just kind of forget about it. Have a memory of the goldfish. That one out of bounds, 11-9.
There's Zhang. Oh. Out. 12-9.
Just put a bit too much on that one, Jacob. Almost had a campfire there. One of them eventually put it in.
Olsen. And it's 13-9. Rams starting to pull away just a little bit, but something like this when they're up 4, if you're the Cardinals, you gotta go right back and get a point.
Yeah, Jacob, I was going to say might be a good time to take a timeout, but looks like Springford got that ironed out on the court.
Zhang softly hits. Oh, Bricker. Angelucci. Rams get the point. It's Elsa's song. 14-9. They're up 5.
There's that Bricker action. We're going to see that one all night, Jacob.
And a timeout called by Upper Dublin. Upper Dublin called a timeout, and John, it's been Springford who has a 5-point lead after it's kind of gone back-to-back to start.
Yeah, Jacob, right at the start, it looked like they were having some problems with communication. 2 girls on the same ball. You can see it makes some weird bounces, not what you want to have happen. Springford was able to get that under control now, and it's 14-9. Good timeout call by the Cardinals, though.
So what do you think they're talking about in this timeout?
I think both sides, it's communication, Jacob.
And I mean, in a game like this, in an environment that's so loud, it's definitely so hard to, it's hard to hear on that court, but you kind of just got to focus in and hear your teammates, hear your coach.
Exactly. You can't let it get to you. You just got to communicate with your team. It's like fly ball in the outfield. 2 guys got to call it. Fortunately, in the bottom of the 9th, that one got away from the Blue Jays, but how do you catch that ball, man?
That was insane by Andy Pajes. DeRico sends it in. It goes off Zhang. Oh. Rams could not block it. Summers and Angelucci in the area. Instead, it's a point right after the timeout for Upper Dublin. 4-point game in this first set. Bricker. Angelucci. Oh!
I want to see that one again, Jacob.
Let's see if
that
we have a
was
replay
insane.
of
That's
that.
like when it spins around on the rim in basketball, just right over the top of the net.
Never seen that. Rams up 5. And that goes in, just stayed in. And it's an ace for Elsa Song.
Rams up 6 points now.
16-10. Softly hit. Oh, just dumps it in. Olsen. Point Cardinals. And let's take a look at that last replay where it just...
All right, take a look at this. Here's the hit. Send it over. She sends it. Boom.
Oh, my.
Just off the top of the net. They can't control it. You don't know what to do.
Rams up 16-11. Bricker. Oh, miss.
I've never seen that one.
Just mishit it. Olsen, Bricker, Angelucci. Olsen again, the senior. And not enough. Kinsley could not get it over, and it's 17-11.
You can't make that one up, Jacob. It just went over one of them and through the other.
17-11. First to 25, win by 2. Rams with an early lead. It's another ace.
Classic Springford, Jacob. Tight at the start, but then you start to pull away towards the end now, 18-11.
Few aces are ready for the Rams. That one by Bricker. Oh.
Tried to do the same thing as last time. This time got out on you.
18-12. And the Cardinals kind of need to get on a little run here. They want to get back into the set. Down 6. DeRico. Angelucci. Olsen, point, Cardinals.
As you're going to see, Jacob, it's not away from you right now.
18-13. Kinsley sends it. Kinsley from Sasong. Blocked, and it off Angelucci, and it's just a 4-point game, John.
Blocking all night. Honestly, all night we've been seeing problems with blocking on both sides.
That's Madison Small's 5th kill. That goes out. Nearly hit Olsen.
Olsen almost went for
the
that
back
one. You got to
pedal.
let that one go.
And it's 19-14. Here's Angelucci. Kinsley over. Oh, a hard hit by Madison Small. That's her 6th kill, and it's a 4-point game in the first set. (19-15). Olsen. Oh, it's still alive. She kicked it over. Oh, but Bricker could not handle it. Rarely do you see it.
Bricker
But
almost,
if you can kick it, it still counts.
yeah, Bricker almost got the diving save on that one. You could see Upper Dublin started to celebrate a bit too soon on that one.
They did. You see those YouTube videos, it's like moments when you celebrate too soon. That almost could have been it.
Unfortunately, though, win in Upper Dublin's favor that time.
Olsen, Angelucci. Back to Lila Olsen. Off a Cardinal. Set. Over. Angelucci, Bricker, Olsen. 19-17.
You got to keep your composure in moments like these, Jacob. You've let them get so many points now.
Now Coach Fuller still has 2 timeouts in his pocket. You get 2 per set. Well, there's a point by Lila Olsen. Whatever he said worked.
There you go, Jacob.
20-17.
And Coach Fuller will take a moment to talk to Marley Angelucci.
Zhang, the libero. Bricker, the Rams libero. There's a song, Zhang. That is a point by the Cardinals, and they're within 2. 7th kill for Madison Small.
Once again, taking a weird bounce off your blocker.
Bricker.
There it is again, Jacob. Miscommunications. Can't let that get to you.
Timeout, Springford.
Well called timeout.
It's just a 1-point game. It's 20-19. What a first set.
Yeah, I mean, keeping your composure is one of the biggest things in volleyball. You know, you're a line breaker, you're diving in there, you get a nice save, you got to pop back, right back up, get right back into rotation. You cannot let anything happen.
Well, it's just 20-19, 1-point game in set 1. We've seen it all, rallies, some aces, kills as always. And if this is the first set out of 3 or 4, maybe even 5, I think we're in for a pretty good treat.
Jacob, this is an edge of your seat type of game.
Absolutely. And it's Springford now called the time. So how do you, if you're Coach Fuller, settle down your team? It looks like they've had some miscommunications a little bit. So how do you just settle down your team for a moment?
Yeah, it's also just a chance to take a breather, Jacob.
9-25, win by 2, and the Rams currently up 20-19.
It's a huge set.
Caitlin Small, and we're tied at 20 in the first set. 20-20.
Let me remind you, we're guaranteed 2 more of these.
Small. Bricker. Angelucci. Point, Upper Dublin. It's their first lead since 4-3.
Looks to me like Springford touched the net on that one. That's why the point was given to Upper Dublin.
They're up 21-20. Small again. Bricker. Angelucci. Rams desperate need of a point, and they get it. Lila Olsen, a huge one. Tied up once again.
That blocking has just not been working out. I don't know what's with it tonight. We've never seen anything like this with the blocking.
Murray serves it. Murray cannot handle it. It's 22-21. The Cardinals are 3 points away from taking this first set, which would be a stunner against the Rams.
It is a win by 2 also, Jacob, so we could be going home.
This one's huge. Try to take a 2-point lead. Olsen, Angelucci. Point Rams. We're tied again. That time, Lily Ebalt.
This has probably been one of the most exciting first sets I've ever seen.
The last set for Springford against Unionville in the district championship, they won 25-23. Oh! Whose point? Springford's. Both team kind of celebrated for a moment. It went out of bounds next to Bricker, and the Rams will have the lead 23-22, and a timeout called by the Cardinals.
Good timeout there, Jacob. One of the big things, you got to have that self-control, you know. You cannot let yourself hit a ball, especially when you're in that position.
Yeah, well, 23-22, and now if you're Springford, you just got 2 more points in a row when you win this first set. But this is now, in the pregame, we talked about endurance. This is where it comes into a huge factor.
Exactly. And really, when you're Springford, you need to get your head back in the game. You got to work on that communication. We've seen it all night. I even mentioned blocking. I've never seen issues with that. It's been both sides.
Yes.
I'm not sure. It's really weird. I don't know if the air is different in the gym. Never seen something like that.
I wonder if there's nerves for any of these 2 teams, because it's a state tournament, right? There has to be some nerves. It's such a huge game. But on the flip side, you can say, well, they played in huge games. A district champ for Springford last time they were out, and Upper Dublin, they'd have played for their lives against Downtown East. They won 3-2, and by doing that, they got into this game. Bricker. Angelucci. Zasong. 23-22. Make it 24-22. Springford just 1 point away from winning set 1.
We got to take a look at that save there by Bricker, Jacob. But also, this time last year, Springford was going against a 1-seed Unionville.
Here we
they
go.
upset them in that game to go to the championships.
Set point. Rams take set 1, 25-22. What a set, John. That was incredible.
I mean, Springford hasn't been playing their best, if I'm going to be honest, Jacob. And if they want to get out of here in 3 like they usually do, they're going to need to start playing better. What they're going to need to do is they're going to need to work on communication. That's key.
But on the other side, you could be like, they're not playing their best, yet they're still winning a set. And it seems like Olsen, Angelucci, we've seen Song and Bricker. Those core 4 are the reason why Springford won the set. And if they're going to win this match, those are the 4 players that are going to have to step up.
Yeah, exactly. And on both sides, we've seen blocking issues. Hopefully you can get those ironed out, taking weird bounces, going straight up, going straight down. Every which way it could go, it has gone.
Yeah, and on the other side, Upper Dublin, they played, they had the lead for a little bit, then it went Springford. They were to bounce back. They're going to have to do that for the rest of this match.
Right.
Keep bouncing back and staying in pace with Springford.
I mean, endurance, bouncing back, pacing is key. If you're able to keep it neck and neck, for a moment there, it looked like Springford was just going to take it to the house. They didn't do that, though, and they let Upper Dublin come back on them. They slowed down a bit. You can't slow down in a game like this.
Alrighty, let's see if we have any replays from that first set.
Let's go ahead and take a look at a few of them. So we can take a moment. Springford faced Unionville in this game last year. Unionville was first. Here we go. Let's take a look at some replays now. It's the one off the net, I believe, right?
Yep.
Just took its grand old time. It rolled down the net from where we were. It looked like it took the whole way. Just rolling right around the ring. There's the kick. They started to celebrate. You can't celebrate.
And off Bricker's hand.
Yeah, you got to wait till the coach was.
Here's match or set point. Alrighty. We got a minute to go. Final thoughts, John, before we head to a little break?
Communication and blocking.
Alrighty. Well, we'll be right back on RCTV in just one moment. Welcome back to RCTV. Set number 2 underway. It was the Rams who took the first one, 25-22. I'm Jacob Steinberg alongside John Starcevic. And John, what a crazy first set it was.
I talked about it going into the break, Jacob. What you need to do is work on communication and blocking. It's been going every which way on you for your blockers. You know, you got to start getting that ball. I've seen 2 blockers on. That's a norm, but really, it's been really burning these 2 teams today. And then on the communication, we've seen 2 girls going after 1 ball when it should only be 1. They've been bouncing off each other. Nobody's there to receive it when it takes a weird bounce.
Alrighty. This set, Springford averages 24.8 points. And let's see what they can do here. We're underway. Bricker, Olsen, Zhang, the libero, in red. And that was a hard hit off of Sasong. And just like set 1, the Cardinals take a 1-0 lead. But something we did not see in the first set was them add on and continue. Upper Dublin, you know, they had a 1-point lead, and then Springford tied it, and then it went Springford's way. Upper Dublin has to continue adding on and have a comfortable lead. Olsen to Zhang. Song. Angelucci. Olsen. Oh. That was Caitlin Small. Here we go. Long rally. What a way to start the second set. Angelucci. Olsen. Small. Over. Dorico. Angelucci. Dorico. Angelucci. Olsen. Point. Springford 1-1.
That was an awesome set to start off the second one.
Catch your breath. Wow.
How long you figure that one was? That's probably up in the upper minute.
That was pretty long. Wow.
31-second rally on that last one, as this one was cut short.
Alana Bricker, her second ace. 2-1 Rams. That one's out, 2-2.
You know, Jacob, volleyball is such a fast game. You know that 30 seconds can feel just so long, as they will make a sub on Upper Dublin's side.
Two to 2. Set 2. Angelucci. Olsen blocked. Bricker. It's a song. Olsen. off 1 foot. Oh, nasty by Caitlin Small, the senior, just puts it down, and it's 3-2. The lead to Upper Dublin.
Great job finding the spot there. Nobody would receive it. 2-3.
Olsen, that one, oh, nearly hit Trevor in the camera over there. Trevor has to come down and protect the camera.
I told Trevor before the game it's camera then you.
Camera 101.
That one took a trip to the moon and back. Springford point, 3-3.
3-3. Angelucci with the serve. Oh, blocked. Blocked again. Oh, miscommunication, John. Tasong and Bricker both staring at it, and it fell right between them. It's 4-3 Cardinals.
Hey, that's another communication fault. You're sending it over. Nobody there to receive it. You got to have at least somebody there.
4-3. Caitlin Small. She has 2 kills and 2 aces. With the serve, it's 5-3. I think this is the largest lead for the Cardinals. Can they add on? Bricker, Angelucci. Olsen blocked. Zhang set. Blocked by Springford. And it's point Upper Dublin. They're up 6-3.
How about that block? Looked like you almost got it. That would have been a beautiful play if it hadn't gone out on them.
Well, you said after set 1 you didn't see many blocks. Well, I think we've seen already more than we've seen in the first set. Whistles.
Point given to Springford. Looks like there's a fault. A foul. Not sure what happened on that side. We'll have to take a look at the replay.
Long conversation. Ooh, off of Olsen, Angelucci. And that goes in. It's point Springford, 6-5.
It's the longest amount of time for a game, Jacob, that Upper Dublin has had the lead. Springford now threatening to tie it up with this serve.
Olsen, right at the line. Oh, diving with Angelucci. Tasong blocks Tasong again. Angelucci sets. Pupek, and it just is out. It's 7-5. Cardinals with the lead.
All right, let's go and see if we can find out what went wrong on that one. I have no clue. She might have been out of bounds when she hit it, but really not sure. Because, Jacob, you can go out of bounds. You just have to be inbounds when you hit the ball.
Point Springford at 7-6. Does that score say 6-7? All the brain-rotted kids love that score.
We actually did a 6-7 chant last night at our swim meet.
Oh my. I don't even want to know how that went. Oh, just falls in, and it's 8-6. My question is, can Upper Dublin keep going? Because, you know, they've had a 2 points lead this entire set. But if they want to beat Springford, they have to increase it, because at any given moment, Springford can come back and just, you know, we saw what they did in set 1. Down early and then just win it. Zhang with the serve. Bricker to Angelucci. This is Song. Olsen. Angelucci. To Song again. Oh, can anyone get it? Oh. Bricker didn't want to go crowd surfing. It's
Looked like she
9-6.
wanted to.
Should be a rule where if it goes in the stands, someone in the stands can go and try to serve it or set it.
6-9 now. Springford's showing some cracks.
Bricker over. This is huge because if Upper Dublin can go up 10, they do. It's 10-6. Largest lead for them, and Coach Fuller talking to Bricker and really his entire team.
Yeah, you got to be frustrated at this point.
This is a situation where Springford they've really never been in. But how can you face adversity? There you go, 10-7.
Serves are honestly the highest pressure part of this whole thing. You cannot let that ball go out, hit the net, go outside, go too far on the serve. There's so much you can mess up, and it results in an immediate point to the other team.
Small, sends it. Blocked. 11-7.
You know, there's also a lot you can do right on the serve. You can find the perfect spot on the court. There's just so much pressure in that one position.
Upper Dublin parents and fans now getting into it, trying to silence Springford. I went off the net. It's a Song over Dorico. Oh, point Rams. Elsa Song, another kill.
Upper Dublin's coach mentioned that they want to silence Springford coming out of the gate. You know, if you can get the crowd rooting for you, there's a considerable amount of people judging by that. It is like a 38-minute drive to Upper Dublin from here.
Bricker. Oh, point. Lila Olsen.
There you go. Ref made the save on that one.
That's her 8th kill, and the Rams just back within 2.
Here's Springford now. It's a game of momentum. Getting that momentum, you might be able to take a lead here.
100% as the Song serves it. Oh, nice one. That's... Maybe
Not
they
sure
said
what
she
happened.
reached
Maybe
over the
Springford
net?
reached over, touched it,
I'm not
even
sure.
just tapping the net will give you. Not sure at all.
But Coach Fuller's going to ask for an explanation.
9-12.
They don't give it to him. 3-point Cardinals lead. Set 2. Olsen out. It's 13-9. The Springford Rams won the first set 25-22. And this is what we saw in the Garnet Valley game, where they're the Jags, right? I know we had we didn't know which one they were.
Yeah.
The Jags, they kind of had self-inflicted wounds, like bad serves and stuff like that, miscommunication, which put Springford right back in this game. They're just down 2.
Yeah, Springford actually won that game off a bad serve.
13-11. Blocked by Olsen, maybe Pupek as well. Point Rams. Lila Olsen just jumping up, hitting it. 1-point game.
Perfect execution by Olsen.
$13-12. Bricker. Too strong. Oh. Hit a camera. That's someone's phone on it?
Yeah, that's Huddle, actually. They use that for film. I mentioned in pregame, you know, you don't really think about it, but they're watching film.
You did say that. We said a lot during pregame.
And Upper Dublin has had the lead for most of this set.
Yeah. I don't even think Springford's had the lead at all, to be honest.
That's right. Yeah, they just tied it up right at the start.
Sasan cannot run into the chairs. That's the one part I love about it, where everyone's just getting up, running, and you got to try to go and hit it. This time it's 15-12. Olsen. Olsen, Bricker, Ramp have to get it over, and they do. By Sasan. Blocked. 2-point game.
Here comes Springford looking for some momentum, looking to get a tie, looking to take the lead. It'll be Marley Angelucci step up.
The junior. Blocked. Olsen was blocked. Oh, that was a great
Beautiful
one.
execution there. Volleyball game it's a game of perfectly timed tricks. That one, right spot, right time, right everything on that. Looked like you were going to give the set, give it to Sosong on the side. Instead, just sent it right over. Nobody was ready.
15-14 in set 2. Maybe we can see a replay of that fake. Zhang. Oh. Sasan and Bricker kind of ran into each other a little bit. 16-14. Let's take a look at that last point by Springford.
Here we go. Looks like she's going to send it up, but just sends it right over.
Here we go. And here's live.
Another trip to the
Went
moon.
up there. Bricker and Jalucci at the net. Pupek. Olsen sends it over. Rams down 2 in the second set. Did they say that hit the ground?
I'm not sure.
Let's take a look. We'll take a look in just a second. It's 17-14, 17-15.
I'm
Really,
looking on my
Ewok getting
replay
in on the
monitor,
action.
Jacob, and I'm not really seeing what they called here, but I'm no professional volleyball ref.
You know what I wish we had? You know when you watch football and basketball broadcasts, like the ESPN, NBC, and they have like a former ref, former umpire in the, saying what they saw during close calls. Oh, Olsen got it. Bricker, not enough. 18-15. Madison Small. Other side. It's Ewok. Off the net. 18-16. Here's a look at that last play. A few plays ago, it was a close play. See, it hit the ground.
Yeah, I don't see where that hit, Jacob. We're going to have a former ref come up with us if we ever do another one of these broadcasts.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe
Oh, they can't backtrack now. They don't have replay in high school sports.
19-16. That's Kinsley's 7th kill. Zhang to serve it. Bricker. That's going to be Zhang. Need to get it over, and no one can. There were 3 girls, just a triangle,
Hey,
but no one could hit it.
Rams
Rams down 2.
Rams definitely still in it. 17-19.
Oh. Point. It's 20-17. 5 points away from tying this at 1. Up. Zhang. One more. Blocked. But it lands on the Rams side, and it's 21-17. They're back up 4.
There you go. Good recovery off the block. Took a weird bounce up. Able to get it back in. Get right back in the game.
And Coach Fuller calls timeout.
Good timeout call.
And the Rams down 4 in the second set.
All right, Jacob, Springford huddle. You're down now 4, 17-21. Second set. You're already up by 1 set. Really, it's just looping back communication. That's the big thing. Something I've definitely noticed is there's a lot of fans from both sides here. Upper Dublin, I mentioned it, Far Drive. They're spilling up into the overflow area as well.
That's pretty cool. How much gas mileage is it from here to Upper Dublin? (21-17). We're back. We were never gone, but we're back. Bricker over Zhang. Bricker, Angelucci. Oh, just out from Sasan, and it's 22-17. Where did the ball go?
There you go. She found it.
So full.
Might have gone under the bleachers with our desk that we use for pregame.
Bricker. DeRico. Oh, wait. The song. Olsen. Bricker. Another block. Angelucci over. It's a song. Zhang. Springford side. Summers. Angelucci. Olsen. Over. Olsen. Bricker. Back. Olsen can't get it. It's 23-17. Holy.
Where do you start with that one, Jacob?
That
45 seconds.
And another timeout, Springford. I think this one just catch your breath. That was a 45-second rally.
Good call on that one.
Wow.
I gotta say, player of that serve has to be Elso Song there. Diving save to keep them in it. I'm just looking at that one now on our replay monitor. Absolutely insane.
Yeah, there's fans on the other side, as you said, like the over film, the second deck almost. And it's 23-17. They're 2 points away from this set, this match being tied up at 1-1. Well, can Springford get a quick turnaround? Or will the Cardinals tie it up? And then it'll be a best 2 out of 3. After a 45-second rally, Springford gets the point.
That's a third serve that's gone south for Upper Dublin. Not good.
It's just stuff that can't happen. In any game, but especially in a state, when you're winning, you can't let the other team get the point and the serve. Elsa Song sends it away. Bricker. Zhang. Point. Dublin. 24-18.
Springford down in the hole now. Need a big comeback here as this house is bumping for Upper Dublin.
Set point. Olsen. Angelucci. It's a song. Over for the Cardinals in between, and this is tied at 1. 25-18. And it's 1-1. It's going to be a best 2 out of 3.
That is the 6th time this year that Springford has lost a set.
Let's take some look at some replays of this the second set. This was right at the beginning.
Boom, gets it in,
where
unable
Springford
to get
tied
there
it
in
at
time.
1. Later on. Olsen just powering through everything.
We've
Here
seen
was
it
the
all
fake.
the time.
It's fooled everyone.
Beautifully executed fake.
Last one.
Just
The
got
match-
by you on
the
that one.
set
That
point.
match point.
And we're tied at 1. 2 minutes to go. And anything else to add about this? Another wild set.
Well, honestly, Springford started to fall apart towards the end there. You really need to focus on that endurance.
Yeah.
That's the big thing, you know. You can't slow down. And Springford slowed down there. Look what happened. They lost 18-25. This might be just a wake-up call to Springford. Get your head back in the game. We're still playing a game here. We're not guaranteed to move on.
Alrighty, well, set 2 in the books. Rams won the first one. Then it was Upper Dublin who took the second one, 25-18. And this match is even going to get more exciting. It's the first round of states, and we'll be back for set number 3 in just momentarily. Welcome back to RTTV, ladies and gentlemen. Set 3 to start. It's 25-22. Springford won the first set. 25-18 in favor of Upper Dublin in the second. And it's 1-1. Third set just underway. Jacob Steinberg with John Sarzovic. And John, what do we expect the rest of this game? Match?
At this point, you know, Upper Dublin has some momentum. They won the last set, 18-25. Goes out on the first serve there, but still, you have the momentum here. Why not win another one? Really give some pressure on Springford and make them have to win the next 2 to win.
Oh. So every player putting their bodies on the line. There's Olsen, and it's 2-0 Rams. They're looking for an early lead, something they have not had in the first 2 sets. They actually were trailing both sets.
Diving save by So-Sung on that one. Add that one to the highlight reel. That was awesome to watch.
First point of set 3 is by Brooke Kinsley. Her 10th kill, which leads Upper Dublin. Madison Small is a 9. It's 2-1. Point Rams, 3-1.
There you go, 2-on-1. Miscommunication there, went the wrong way.
DeRico takes a seat. 3-1. Three-two. Something I want to know is how do you, like, during games, you know, majority of games are during a school day, so, you know, you have to focus on school. But when there's no school like today for both these teams, when school districts, how do you know, I'm sure that's all you're thinking the entire day is about this game. And then once you get here, I'm sure there's some nerves. And, I mean, I don't understand how you're able to lock in the entire day.
Yeah, definitely. Speaking from experience, Jacob, it's really weird having a meet or a game the day that you don't have school, because usually, you know, you're sitting through class all day like, all right, when am I leaving? When am I going to the sport? And it's just weird waking up, like having a weekend day, then going and playing a huge game.
4-3, Rams the 1-point advantage in the third set of round 1 of states.
This is the point where Upper Dublin took the lead and didn't let Springford have it for the rest of the second set.
Tied 4-4. Olsen, Angelucci, the song. Oh! Someone get a radar gun on that one. Her 6th kill makes it 5-4.
That had to be going at least 50, 60 miles per hour. That was awesome.
Rocket. Do we have that replay? Out.
All right, let's take a look at this absolute rocket.
Boom.
Boom. Yeah.
Nothing you could do
Nowhere
there.
to go.
5-5. Bricker, Angelucci, Song. Point Rams.
That was coming for me, Jacob. I'll die for cover.
I mean, I don't even know how your game of reflexes, and you're standing there ready to maybe get a set, and then boom, right by you.
Type of thing you just stand there day after day, just practice that.
That's in. 6-6. Well, you know what's funny? I won't say it. I'll leave it for a moment until the next point. That's Brooke Kinsley's 11th kill. Leads Upper Dublin. Zhang serves it in. Angelucci. Oh, Olsen couldn't do anything there. The third set in a row. The score has been 6-7.
Really? There was a 6-7 last set?
Yeah.
Oh.
Angelucci. Oh, a rocket. Oh.
That almost found us.
Nearly up here. That was the song. I don't know what was said in between the second and third set, but someone made her mad.
Yeah, clearly she's out. She's out for the kill tonight now.
DeRico. Angelucci. Olsen. Point Springford. Went under the hands of Zhang. And that's history for Lila Olsen.
They wanted to give it to her right now, but you got a game to play.
She's going to have the most kills in Springford history. Point Rams, 9-7. That was her 11th of the 11th kill. And it'll be her
That's crazy. What a time to make history. Now let's get that win.
We mentioned it last broadcast for Scarnet Valley, that she was close, and she was able to get it done. Blocked. 9-8. Nine to 8. Once again, it's been back and forth. So full the serve, and point Rams are up 2.
Fourth bad thing to happen on a serve for Upper Dublin. Serves are just not going their way tonight. Floater off the serve.
Bricker out. 10-9. And Jalucci, point Rams, 11-9. That's your 5th kill.
Whatever Coach Fuller said in between sets now, they're both out for it now. This team not playing like they did.
Up 2, up 1. We've seen some false on these serves, and just something, unfortunately, you got to say, can't happen. And I know both head coaches are not happy with the play of these serves by both their teams. Olsen. Oh. Angelucci. After the song hit the deck. Not that time. 11-11.
Angelucci tried it again, couldn't get it though. Still, the first time was awesome.
Set 3. We're tied up at 1. Springford won the first. Upper Dublin won the second. This set is so important to win. And Upper Dublin has the lead. It's 12-11. If you can then win this set, John, you put the pressure so much on the opposing team. Then they would have to sweep and win 2 in a row.
It's right now Olsen with a chance to expand Springford's lead.
Bricker. Ooh. They ran into each other.
You're tripping over your teammate, but what can you do in that situation?
Angelucci got blocked. It's down. Elsa Song, another kill. That's her 9th. And the Rams up 2. (13-11), 13-12. (13 to 12). 14 to 12.
Fifth time in a key position where Upper Dublin's missed on a serve.
Oh, that stay. That did not hit the ground.
I need a replay on that at the second after the low though.
That one goes in the crowd.
That was awesome. It looked like she only got one hand under the ball.
14-13.
Didn't go in Springford's way, unfortunately.
(14-13). The third set. That's down.
There's the
Another
Elso
point
song
by
we've been
Ram.
missing.
Rams back up 2. Olsen, Angelucci, Sasong, and that's all. It looked like it went right. It went off one of the. Who was it? Madison Small, and 16-13, and a timeout called by Upper Dublin, and now Springford has all the momentum.
Springford last time. I just realized my mic was muted there, but great timeout called by Upper Dublin here. It's a great time to talk things over. You're playing like Springford last time. Really, it's just getting your head back in the game. And, you know, still for Coach Fuller, there's a lot to work on.
Yeah, this is a part of the game where coaching plays a huge role in, preparation, the game plan, but just in times like this when you're down a few points, just able to bounce back.
And Lila Olsen and Al Sosong, both of them have been going absolutely crazy. They're back at it.
And
I'm telling you, Coach Fuller said something.
Yeah, and it seems like this timeout is student or player led, and then Coach for the Cardinals kind of adding some insight. (16-13). The third set. It's tied up at 1.
Upper Dublin now looking to come back as Springford will serve.
Rams averaged 25.2 points in this set. Zhang. Ooh.
That's the type of thing you got to do out of timeout.
2-point game. (16-14). Angelucci, Zhang, blocked, and DeRico couldn't set that up. And to 1. 16-14. Yeah, 1-point game. They're a little slow on the clock there. Spinning. Out, and we're tied at 16-16.
Exactly what you do coming out of timeout. You got the momentum back on your hands now. Springford at this point, you need to let them go. Hold up. Hold the phone. That was a point for Springford.
Real? Okay. Not going to ask any questions. Point Rams.
Another point for Springford.
Upper Dublin didn't like that call. 18-15.
Well, you've been burned by 2 calls now, so, you know.
Oh, that's down, and it's 19-15, and the Rams starting to pull away.
If Springford's coming back now. They got the momentum.
It's deep. Sasong, Angelucci, Olsen. Out. 20-15. Rams 5 points away.
Here goes Springford getting back that momentum now. As a timeout called. Good timeout. Garnet Valley uses their final timeout. I said Garnet Valley.
I think you did. That's okay. Oh, it's 20.
And it wasn't even Upper Dublin either. Springford took a timeout. Interesting.
Really?
Interesting timeout call. I would have thought that was by Upper Dublin, but.
Yeah. Yeah, it definitely is interesting to do it when you're up 5. But Coach Fuller's like, I mean, you said in pregame 2 years ago, this organization was not the best. They kept losing, but Coach Fuller's done a great job this season.
He really turned things around, got him back to winning. You're 26-0.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like we don't talk enough about how good this team really is. Like, they haven't lost a game. I don't know the next time you will see that in any Springford high school sport.
And they broke Pope John Paul's 80-game winning streak.
That was a crazy game.
That was on September 2nd. So long ago now. That was almost 2 months.
The only fall sport in remaining for Springford. Blocked, point Rams. Blocked by Angelucci.
Springford starting to take the set away, but we saw in the first set that happened, and then they came back. Springford still won that, though, but there was no reason why Upper Dublin couldn't have.
Ricker. Angelucci. Olsen off the net. Point. Upper Dublin. It's 21-16. (21-16). Blocked. 22-16. Rams pulling away in set 3.
Ricker on the serve that time.
Ricker, Angelucci. The song, 23-16. The Rams with 2 points away from taking a 2-1 lead. That's the 12th kill from El Sassong.
Yes, Springford's starting to pull away at this point. But, you know, you can't get cocky like you did in the first set.
Zhang. Oh, this falls in.
Nobody to find that one.
Rico. Up there. Oh. Match point upcoming. It's 24-17.
Match point. Here we go, Jacob.
Set point to go up 2-1. 24-18.
Exactly what we saw happen in the first set.
But still, a huge mountain to climb for the Cardinals. They need to go on a 6-0 run. Rams go up 2-1. They win this one 25-18 and are just 25 points away from heading to round 2 of states.
Jacob, you can't make that up. That's exactly how Upper Dublin won the last one.
All right, let's see if we have any highlights to show.
Congratulations to Lila Olson, who passed Lauren Angelucci to become the all-time winner in skills in Springford Volleyball.
Lila Olson. Lila Olson passed Lauren Angelucci, making Springford history tonight. I mean, Jacob, all season coming up down the left wing. We've seen it. She's been up there blocking. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. You know, we've seen her going absolutely insane.
Yeah, she's an incredible player. And it runs in her family. Lucy Olson was the Miss PIAA basketball in 2021.
That's true. That whole family. I don't remember. Does she play girls basketball?
Yes.
So you're at the point where these two seasons overlap.
Yeah.
So, you know,
Very
that's something
interesting.
also got to manage your time, pick what comes first. Coming up soon, you'll be able to watch some special inside the
goes.
huddle-like material on the girls' basketball team. It's confirmed it's called Protecting the House, right?
Yeah, that's the name, and it's going to start whenever the season, once first practice is when we'll start.
Yeah, keep your eyes on that, Protecting the House. All right, Jacob, let's go ahead and take a look at some of these highlights from the second. There you go, just diving save. That was El Sosong. There's Sosong. Intensity just came right back. I don't know what Coach Fuller said in that huddle, but got her going. 7-7 tied now. Sends that one up. Nobody there to find a Springford's point.
All right, John, let's talk about the upcoming schedule. Let's take a look at the state bracket, where the winner of this game will play the winner of Delaware versus Emis. Delaware Valley.
Yeah, Delaware Valley and Emmaus there. Two great teams. I expect a great game that's going on tonight, right?
It is.
I will have to go ahead
Everything's
and take
tonight,
a look,
right?
see if I can get a score up from that game.
Yeah, do some digging if you must. Start of set 4. The Rams up 2-1, 25 points away from staying undefeated. About to start. Here we go. Rams in their gold, and black is Upper Dublin. The Cardinals. Season on the line. And we're underway on RCTV. Jacob Steinberg with John Starcevic. And just like set 1 and 3, just like last set, I don't even think it was the first set. The last set, the Rams go up 1-0. Starting hot is so important. And just like that, Olsen makes it 2-0.
There you go. Springford won a dominant start here. Pull away early, get that momentum.
Bricker. Angelucci. Sung sent it in. Bricker again. Angelucci. It's going to be Lila Olsen this time. Blocked. Rams got a piece of it on the entry. Oh, hard hit, but that'll put the Cardinals on the board. It's 2-1 in set 4.
It's really weird, Jacob. Looks like at Delaware Valley High School, they're still warming up.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not
Doesn't
sure.
say
It was
6.
supposed to start off at 6.
Huh. Can anyone get there? Olsen. Zhang. Point. Rams. 3-1. $22 points away. And if you're Upper Dublin, you gotta start. You gotta think. That start's gonna get in your head. We're 22 points away from our season ending.
I mean, there's got to be emotions. You got to set those aside, especially for seniors. There it goes down. 4-1.
Olsen, another kill. That's 4-1. 41. Blocked. Bricker. Angelucci. Pupek. Lila Olsen. Zhang. Over. DeRico. That's Springford's point. It's 5-1, and they're only 20 away.
Great job. Kudos to Upper Dublin for keeping that one alive. They did not let that ball get down. It was on the left wing.
Oregon Pupek's second kill of the night. Six to 1. Costly mistakes that cannot happen if you're the Cardinals.
This is the biggest early on lead that Springford has had all game.
Timeout called by Upper Dublin. John, they're
timeout
down
call.
6 to 1.
I mean, at this point, you got to say what you said last time, if I'm going to be honest. That seemed to work for you guys when you were down 3. At this point, it's just getting your head back in the game, working on that communication. You've only scored 1 point. You've won a set off Springford. You can win the set and force this at 5. That's what the goal is here.
Alrighty. Well, got a little stoppage here, so let's give a great shout out to our entire RCTV crew. And unfortunately, this is our final winter broadcast from inside Springford. We might go to state if Springford is able to make that run, but it's crazy from football to soccer, field hockey, and now volleyball. So on the camps, we have Devin Davis, Chase Shiner, Abby Bonowitz, and Trevor Comp. Austin Bastidas doing a replay. Lily Ritter on graphics. Of course, Mr. B as director. Mr. Ciccone and Mr. Roth as well for setting up and being here to help. And of course, me and John up here as always.
Yeah, there's a lot of setup for this one today, especially with that desk on the court.
I just can't wait. I love volleyball season and the football and all that. Can't wait for basketball season. That's when they play Tuesday, Thursday. Yeah, they basically play every day of the week between girls and boys. DeRico. 6-2. Rams lead it in the fourth set. Out. Point Rams. What an effort by Elsa Song. And it's 7-2. It's 7-2.
There it goes. It's 7-3 now.
That's Madison Smalls' 13th kill, which leads everyone that's on the court. Olsen. Angelucci, Bricker, Sassong. Blocked. Pupek from Angelucci. Now Bricker sends it over. Zhang. How long is this one to go? Set a timer. As Olsen. Bricker. Olsen. Springford gets the point.
That was 43 seconds long, another long set.
They lead it 8-3. Wow. Nine 3.
Taken off the wall there.
Another ace for Springford.
13 minutes to go into the Delaware Valley and Emmaus game kicks off.
Interesting. So,
Yeah,
really
because
late
it's
start.
7:25. That game was supposed to start at 6.
Yeah.
Unless the live stream I found is delayed by over an hour, I'm not really sure what's going on with that.
9-4. The song. Olsen.
Off her shoulder for Olsen.
Olsen ran into Angelucci. Pupek sends it over.
Half Springford players were down after they sent that one over.
Bricker, it stays alive. Angelucci. Cardinals send it in. Olsen to Song. Ewalt. Block. Point Rams. They continue to do it.
There you go. Player of the serve had to be Alana Bricker. Just got under that one. That was awesome.
10-4. And now if you're Upper Dublin, you're down 6, John. You need points, and you need it now.
Kiera Murray to serve for the Rams.
Zhang. Murray. Point Rams. It's Elsa Song.
Just out of their libero's reach.
Rams up 11-4.
Let's take a look at the last point scored on the court right after this.
Just blocked and got the point. Here's Olsen with the Rams up 11-4. 12-4. Everyone contributing. This time it was Lily Ewalt. Her 4th kill. Rams up 8. Just desperate times for the Cardinals. Their season unfolding in front of them. Oh, they get that one. 12-5.
It isn't over yet, Jacob.
Olsen. The song. Olsen! Into the crowd.
Nobody in the crowd to
12-6.
grab it.
Point Rams, 13-6. And the reason why Springford is so unstoppable is because they can get points in any way, from blocks to aces, kills, long rallies. We've pretty much seen it all.
That's what's gotten Springford this far without losing at all.
Out. 14-6. Oh, off of Olsen. Blocked. Over by Summers. DeRico. That's the point. Springford, and they're up 15-6. Final 10 points. And a timeout called on the court.
Good timeout now. You'll be down 10 if Springford gets the next point here. Unclear on who called it now.
Believe it would be Upper Dublin.
All right, Delaware Valley still warming up. I'm really confused, Jacob, as to how this game hasn't started at the 6 o'clock time. It's really interesting. Upper Dublin takes the court, need the defense at this point. Down 15-6, 9 points. Can't let Springford get a 10-point lead on you.
Well, Upper Dublin started the season 10-0. They were the first team from their school to head it, their first volleyball team to head to states. They're the back-to-back American Suburban 1 League champs. And point Springford. Everything's going their way, John.
Yeah, and also last year, Upper Dublin girls swimming won the state championship. So they're another program like Springford. They got a lot of sports who are making it to these state championship level games.
16-7. Bricker. Olsen. It's a song. That's in. Point Rams. Wow. Or no. Whose was it? Both teams celebrated like they got the point.
I feel like I'm watching the Giants-Eagles game here where you don't know what the refs are calling.
Believe that's for Upper Dublin. Well, that time, it's the Rams points, and they lead at 17-8. They're just 8 away from heading to round 2. (17-8). Zhang. So full. And a
Goes
point.
in.
Upper Dublin.
That
within
one
8.
definitely did hit in.
Thirteenth kill from Brooke Kinsley. She leads her squad. Caitlin Small over. Point Rams. It's 18-9. They've doubled the score of the Cardinals. Block, point Rams. 19-9. Now, last game, Upper Dublin, they played Downingtown East, and they did go to 5 sets, and they were able to win 3-2. They're going to need a miracle. They want to think about set 5. Olsen makes it 20-19. Springford is 5 away.
How about that one into the armpit of Caitlin Small? 5 points to go now. You're down by a lot. You need a major time comeback.
21-9.
Got by 2 players there. Nobody there to hit that one. Starting to get tired. What I said in the start, Jacob, this is a game of endurance. You need to be able to stay in the game. You're also out of timeouts at this point, so you have no time to stop and take a rest. And Springford is not going to touch those two.
Tasong, Angelucci, Olsen, 22-9. Springford 3 away. (22-10). That's point Upper Dublin.
Yeah, that one definitely in. Found the corner. Beautiful spot.
14th kill for Madison Small. The Rams just need 3 more. And they're headed to the second round of states. Angelucci. Pupek. That's in by Olsen. Rams 2 points away. It's 23-11.
You know, you can't fall apart now for the Rams.
No.
You got to stick to what you're doing, and you'll be fine.
Angelucci out. 23-12. Olsen. Angelucci in. Rams 1 point away.
Final point now. This is Upper Dublin's last chance. Could be their last serve of the season.
24-12. Match point upcoming. Olsen. Zhang. Set. Over. Olsen, who has made history. That is in! And the Rams have taken down Upper Dublin. This unstoppable force continues. 27 straight victories.
That one just on the line. You got to remember, we're not playing tennis here. Line does count. Congratulations to Springford. They're moving on to round 2 of districts that will be played on a neutral ground on Saturday, November 8th. Where do you start, Jacob?
They'll play Delaware Valley or Emus, and I don't even know. The second set, it did go the way to the Cardinals, but the Springford team is relentless. They have faced adversity, and this team is really hard to beat.
Jacob, what did I say during pregame? I said, if I remember correctly, I said that I think Springford had the first set, and then Upper Dublin had a chance at the second set. I called that perfectly.
You did,
and I did actually. Even though I didn't say it, I was predicting Springford to win this one, but I did not expect this to go to 4 sets. But great played game on either side.
Well, let's give a lot of credit to Upper Dublin. A great game. They did play really well.
Yeah,
but
especially beating Springford.
It's so hard to beat Springford.
Or 15.
Yeah, I just don't. It's impossible to beat Springford. Everyone from Lila Olsen, Angelucci, and shouting out on the court. But Alana Bricker as well, Elsa Sung. So many players step up for the Springford team, and Coach Fuller has done a great job.
Yeah, definitely. And if you want to keep in tabs with this team, go ahead and try and find a stream of the Delaware Valley and an Emmaus game. One of those will play Springford Saturday, November 8th. We mentioned it.
Alrighty, well, that'll do it. Our final fall broadcast on RCTV. So we thank Mr. B, Mr. Ciccone, Mr. Rothermel, and everyone on our crew. He's John Sarcevic. I'm Jacob Steinberg. The Rams are heading to the second round of states. That's on Saturday at a neutral site. We'll see you next time on RCTV. Good night.